One thing about your website that I think is really neat is it is actually integrating two platforms. You have the main website, which is operating on a Joomla platform, and then you have your blog, which is actually a WordPress platform that is integrated with the Joomla backend to display your blog here. So let's go into our Joomla backend. Here we are in the control panel, and let's find the blog. It's under Components and WordPress. When you click on this, it's going to actually reroute you to your WordPress platform, which is a very simple platform to operate in. It's, similar to being in the back end of your email or being in the back end of Joomla. Right now, if we go to posts, we can see all of the posts that have been created. If we had a draft that was just sitting here, it would be evident that that was a draft. It wasn't published yet. Right now we can see all of these were published. One was on 425, 426, and 505. So if we are ready to create a new blog entry, we're going to tell it I want to add a new post. And you're going to give your post a title. It's going to have keywords in it, but it's not going to be too long. And by too long, I would just throw out a number, say 60 characters. An appropriate blog post length could be, honestly, 250 characters. People have a very short attention span, and so if you give them too many words and not enough eye candy, they're just going to tap out. So I actually, and I said 250 characters, what I meant was 250 words, but perhaps going up to 400 words. I would try to keep it below 400. And you can see right here you've got a word count going, so if you start typing your blog post, it should hopefully actually give you a word count, although it's not doing that right now. I like to compose my blogs in Microsoft Word because it does give me such good robust spell check and punctuation and grammar check. From there, I would then paste my copy into text edit because I'm using a Mac, but if you're using a PC, you would paste your copy into Notepad. And I'll just grab some copy right now. And there you can see it's made it plain text. Once it's plain text, then you copy it from there and paste it into your WordPress blog. From here, we may want to insert an image. So to insert an image, you're coming up here into Add an Image. You can browse. You can add from a URL. I do this a lot if I'm adding from a Flickr account. I actually insert the Flickr URL right here. You enter an image title and an image caption. The caption will display. The title is similar to alt text or alternative text in your Joomla backend. And right now we're setting everything to be centered. So once you've got your image, obviously I don't have one here, you would hit insert to post and your image pops in here to your post. Let's pull one from the gallery for now. So all the images that have been loaded into a blog already are here in your media gallery. And I'm going to grab this one and insert it into the post. So there it is. Now a great thing to know, and you guys probably already do know this actually, but I'll show you anyway just for good measure, is if you grab this image, you can move it to display somewhere else. Something really funky that happens with WordPress is your caption kind of gets left behind. So it's a good practice to think carefully about where your image is going to go. Otherwise, you're just going to have to reload it when you change your mind. And another thing that you're going to want to do with your post, let's say this was a really long post. So we really made it long here. We've got a lot to say. Your blog will appear pretty overwhelming if you place too much content for everybody to see. So a good practice is to insert a read more page break. And the way you do that is you put your cursor where you want your page break to go. It'll insert this line more, and there you have it. You can publish immediately, or you can save your draft. If we save our draft, it's going to go into our posts list. So we'll go there now that it's saved. There we can see this is a draft. Okay, we actually do want to do some more things to it, so we're going to load all of our tags in. And then once you've got them all loaded, they're separated by commas. You're going to hit add. You want to choose one of these categories and unselect uncategorized. You don't want to have too many categories. Tags are really where you're getting your keywords, and you want to keep your categories very, very low. And then you're going to put a little excerpt in here. That's going to help your search engines. And now you're going to save again, or you can publish immediately. And if you publish immediately, then this new blog entry is going to come up. And there we have it. So I'm going to go back to our posts, and I am going to delete. Yes, I really am. And that's adding a new blog. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, about like sending an email.